Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Francis, your go-to expert for all things Primavera P6. In today's tutorial, we'll be exploring the crucial aspect of project scheduling calendars. Specifically, I'll be showing you how to inherit holidays and exception from a global calendar in your project calendar in Primavera P6. Understanding how to effectively manage calendar is essential to accurate project planning and control, and ensuring that your schedule aligns with the organizational standards. So whether you are a seasoned professional using Primavera P6 or you're just starting out, this video is for you. Grab a cup of tea and get comfortable, and let's dive in. So before we start, we'll create a simple project, just this simple project: design, procurement, structural work, electrical installation, and interior decoration and final inspection. All right. So to create a new project, so let's just go back into P6. Just click on File and click on New, or you can always press Ctrl New here. So I'll click on New. Then it's asking me where I want my project to be housed. So I can just put it under All Initiative. It will be in here. If I would like to put it under Engineering and Construction, then just select this three dots button and just click on Engineering and Construction. So by the time we finish creating this project, it will be in the Engineering and Construction. So let's do that actually. So next, then the project ID. So we have the project ID. So if you need a copy of this file, please drop me, click on the link in the description below. Then you get access to it for free. Okay. So that's my project name, then the project ID as well. Next. So today is 31st of October. So that's why by default, it's showing us the 31st of October. So I'll just leave it at that. Next, leave all those and finish. So now I've created my project, and as you can see, my project is now underneath this engineering and construction. Okay. So this is the project we've just created, and that's the project ID. So I can right click on here now and open. Actually, it's already open. So you can click on this icon here for activities to open it, or just click on project, then activities here. Then you see a new tab in here, activity tab. So what we need to do here is to now add our activities. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 activities. So I'll add all those activities in the program. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. So let me just copy and paste in there. Design, procurement of materials, structural work, electrical installation. Then we have the interior decoration, and I have the final inspection. Okay, so the durations are in days, so I'll leave it as days. Let me change the activity ID as well. So this one is 101, this is 102, this is 103, 104. By all means, you can jump here to when we actually start adding the activities. So the calendars, sorry, 6. Okay, so now as you can see in the predecessor tab, so this is dependent on 01, this is dependent on 02, 03, 04, and this one is also dependent on 01. And we have the last activities there. So let me create all those logic. So the first one is driving the second one, link. Then 2 is driving 3, procurement is driving structural work, link. Then the structural work is driving the electrical installation, link. And the interior is being driven by design, link. Interior decoration is being driven by design. This might not be ideal link, but for practice sake, let's just use it. Then the final inspection is being driven by 4 and 5. Okay, so 5 drives this, link. Then 4 drives this as well, link. Okay, so I've linked my activities. So let's also add the duration. So the first activity here has a duration of 2 days. I'll just type 2. The second one is 3. the third one, oh, sorry, Control Z. So this one is 3. Then this one is 5. So I'll leave it as 5. This is 4. This is 2. And this is 1. All right. So let's schedule. So we can see we have a float on this interior decoration. So we can actually do it. Can delay it by 4 days without impacting the project end date or without impacting the last activity or the next activity to this activity. Okay, so free float is a duration of time you can delay an activity without delaying the next activity. So this is telling us that we can delay this activity by 4 days without delaying this next activity, which is a final inspection. While total float is the duration of time we can delay an activity without delaying the project end date. So in this case now, the next activity is also the project end date. So that's why it's 4 and 4. All right. So that's the calendar we have in here now is the corporate standard full time. So what I would like to do is to create a calendar specifically for this project. So how do we go about that? So just go to enterprise and click on calendars. All right. So projects now, I'll click on add. Then I'll take a copy of whatever I have in my global calendar. In this case now, I'll also retain the corporate standard full time calendar. So I'll click on this and you can rename it. Okay, so I'll just say corporate standard full time. Okay, and if you want, if it is 6 to 8 to 4, 9 to 5 or whatever, you can actually put it in front of it as well so that you know what's in the calendar. Okay, so now I've created the calendar. Let me now assign the calendar to this project. Okay, so I'll click on this first one. I'll go into my project calendar. As you can see, that's my calendar. So I'll fill down. Okay, instead of doing it one by one, so I'll fill down. So now I've got those calendar allocated to my activities in the program. And then if you go back in the calendar, you would click on in the project calendar and click on modify. You will see in here that it says inherit holidays and exceptions from global calendar. Okay, so inherit holidays and exception from global calendar, and this is the calendar that's selected by default. Okay, so let's say you're working in a big database and you want to incorporate any holidays or any exception from this calendar, corporate standard full time, so you can select it. Okay, and if you want it to be another calendar, by all means you can select the calendar you want to inherit from, but personally I like to just leave this blank. Okay, you don't want any other calendar external to your project calendar to affect your program. You will see what I mean now. So let's say we are selecting the corporate standard full time as a calendar we are inheriting holidays and exceptions from. So let's close this now. Okay, let's just press OK. And if I go to my global calendar now, so one of these activities is happening on the 4th of November. So if I go to my corporate standard full time in the global calendar, as you can see, we have the global calendar ticked. So we want to change this. I want to see the impact in the calendar we've created. We are inheriting holiday into. Okay, so click on this global calendar, click on modify. So if I modify now, I know one of my activities in here is 4th of November. So I just want to show you what will happen. So let's say I block out these days, non-working day, non-work. Although I'm changing the calendar from the global calendar, as you can see here automatically, this period has been grayed out. Okay, you can see in here, you only have Saturday and Sunday grayed out. Yeah, here you have Saturday and Sunday grayed out, but now you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So those are the days we've actually modified in this program. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th, 6th, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Because in P6 here, in your time scale area at the top here, so this area is your time scale. So in this time scale now, what you have in here, this says 3rd of November. So this line here is the week starting the 3rd of November. So this is the 3rd, this is the 4th, 5th, and 6th. All right. So those are the 3 days that's grayed out. So by the time you schedule this program now, you will see that all these activities that are showing on that gray line would move out. So if I press the schedule button now, you see it's showing that we are not doing anything in that period. Even though I've not changed the calendar in this program, but because I've changed the calendar in the global calendar, it's having an impact in my project here. So let's see how we see that that's actually what is happening. So if I go back to my enterprise and I go back to calendar and I go to my project and I click, one thing I would like to point to your attention before we go in there, look at the global here. It's showing like a globe. Okay, so you have a globe for global. All right, so just note that. I'll show you now. So if you click on the calendar for this project, okay, and click on modify. So if you click on modify, don't forget, we're inheriting calendars, holidays, and exception from the global calendar. So if I now go to that fourth, 5th, and 6th date of November, you see what is happening now. Even though I've not, made these days as an exception that we're not working, but it's showing us that it's a non-working period, and this is from our global. That's why you see these globes in there. So you can always tell that something is happening, and it's from the global calendar. If I change this now to 7/24, you see that it's gone. So it's no longer inheriting those in holidays and exception from the global calendar, but now it will be from the this 7/24 calendar. All right, and there you have it, guys. By following these steps, you can easily inherit holidays and exceptions from global calendar in Primavera P6, making your schedule more efficient and accurate. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any question or needs any clarification, please feel free to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm always here to help. Also, be sure to check out the links in the description below for additional resources and information about my upcoming Primavera P6 masterclass, so that you don't miss out. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next one, happy planning. Take care. Cheers.